more things seem to change, the more they say the same. Ooh, don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. Hey everyone, welcome to this tutorial for Put Your Records On. So let's get started. So the majority of the song consists of one chord progression. And with the majority, I mean the verses and the choruses. And this chord progression is quite easy. It only has 4 chords. Actually, it only has 3 chords because one is repeating. And the chords are G, A, C, and G. So as you can see, I do use a capo for this song. So I put it on the 2nd fret. So with this chord progression, like I said, you can play the verses and the choruses. So each chord would get 4 beats. Before we continue, I want to mention that I will put a lead sheet that you can download in the description box below. So you can download this on a website, you can leave a donation, but you can also just fill in €0 or dollars and you can just download it for free and you will never get any spam or something like that. It's completely free and no strings attached. So check it out and maybe it helps while watching this video. So what that would sound like with the lyrics is this. 3 little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. So the same for the chorus. Let me show you an example. Go put your records on, tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Easy, right? So with these 4 chords you can play the verses and the choruses. But now I just use single down strums, but usually I use a strumming pattern for this song. So let's go over the strumming pattern. Maybe I can first show you what it sounds like. So I will use this strumming pattern for the whole song, also for the other parts like the pre-chorus and the bridge. So if you want to be able to play this, then I think it's really good if you learn it. So let's break it down. So let me go over it one time a bit more slowly. So it's down, down, up, down, 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 up. So one more time, it's down, down, up, down, 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 up. So I'm gonna do it now a little bit more slow, so hopefully it's easy for you to follow. And I'm holding the G shape if you want to practice with me and have the same sound. So it's down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, one more time. Let me count up from 1 to 4 before I start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so I'm gonna do it slow, but I'm gonna do it with the chord progression. And maybe you can keep up with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So I would say practice that until you get it, and then you can play already the verses and the chorus. So let me show you one time what it sounds like with the lyrics. 3 little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Or with the chorus it would be, girl, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Okay, so we now know the majority of the song, but we still have the pre-choruses and the bridge. Oh, I forgot a small part. So at the end of the chorus, after you played the last G of the chord progression, you have a C. And the C I play a little bit different, so I don't use the strumming pattern, but I can do it like this. Let me show you what it sounds like. So it's one C and then you go back to the chord progression to start the second verse. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. So for the pre-chorus you use the same strumming pattern, but the chords are different. So let me show you what the chords are. So it starts with the E minor, then the B7, which is the same shape but goes up one step. Then we have the G, the A, 2 times the C, and then we have the B, which is a bit more tricky, but it's a really good chord to learn because you can use it in many songs. So if you don't know it yet, I really encourage you to try it. And then lastly, it's the C again. And then you go to the chorus. So let me show you what that sounds like with the strumming pattern and also with the lyrics. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Oh, don't you think it's strange? So maybe you noticed that on the last C, I didn't do the strumming pattern, but I did something different. I did a single down strum, I waited a little bit and then did an up and a chuck. So this is something that I probably stole from the cover of Abby Lyons. I really liked her cover and I watched it so many times that I probably took over some of her ukulele playing. So if you find this a bit confusing, you can just play the strumming pattern. It sounds perfectly normal, but I like to do that at the end of the pre-chorus on the last C. I do one down strum, I wait for a little bit and then and then you start with the chorus. So we have now the verses, the pre-chorus and the chorus, and the only thing left is the bridge. So again, this is also not that different because also for the bridge I use the same strumming pattern. The only difference is that there are some new chords in there. So the only new chord that I'm going to add is the A minor. So the bridge, it starts with 2 times the A minor, 2 times the E minor, then again 2 times the A minor, and then 2 times the C. So that's all, quite simple, but then of course with the strumming pattern. So let me show you what that sounds like. 'Twas more than I could take, pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger when you gotta realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to, God, put your records on. So what I do after the bridge, with the first G of the chorus, I play it only once, so I don't do the strumming pattern. Probably also stole this from the cover of Abby, so I'm gonna link it down below so you can check it out because it's super great. So that's it. We covered everything and I will insert a little play along now so you can practice. So I want to thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I really hope you like it and I hope I can see you another time in another video.